And welcome back to Digimon. Let us actually let's go with this. So if you're hang on. Oh, Digimon still hasn't properly leveled up to. I should have. Will-o-wisp. Oh, hey. Oh. That. Just an attack. Cross combo. Hey. No, he's leveled up. Oh, Dracon's max. Dracon's leveled up. Okay. Before we get too much further ahead, back to the Digilab. Digivolve, Digimon. I want Digimon. Okay. And this will Puppy's ability. Max him up again, back to Dracmon. Level him up so it can be Digimon. What do these two guys want? Alright, security. Don't destroy them. What's that? Oh, you useless little bugger. Yeah, they're what? Andromon's ultimate? There's still Wormmon in there, that's for sure. What's metal? Or little dude's fast. That's a Grand Rock. That's fine. And a monster turn. Okay. Quite a big hit. Why is... Right, it's because it's... Yeah, it's neutral element, not neutral. Rock. Nice big hit. So, Will-o-wisp. Spiral sword. Ouch. Heavy strike. Ooh, that was a mean punch. Freeze fire. Hopefully that's enough to finish him. Oh! Oh! You beat them! Now's your chance. Malware installing! Blip blip blip. Mission complete.
どうしたの？
Uh oh. Oh, about the illness.
その質問に関する記憶は共有化されてないみたい。どの記憶を私と共有するかはエリカ次第なの。エ
Maybe
リ
she
カに
doesn't know
直接聞
herself.
いてみようか。
Maybe doctors don't know.
へへ、作戦大成功だな。
That seems a bit easier than.
こいつが入ったおかげでフーディエにも機動力が出てきたんじゃね。で何食いに行く？作戦成功と新人くんの初単独侵入成功祝いだからな。特別豪勢なもんにしよう。それかお嬢もいないし、どうせならちょっぴりいかがわしい店でも。
Oh my god, he's some sort of one track mind person.
お嬢にはちゃんと声をかけたんだよな。ああ、返事はあった？いや、まだだんまりか。
Poor
あ
Legion.
あ、もうやっぱ俺連れてくれ。千歳はすごいやつなんだ。エリカが初めて懐いた他人で、エリカと3人でフーディエを作ろうという。これは一時期いろいろあって、もうチームなんかコリゴリだと思ってたんだな。今回の仕事、エリカが裏で何か動いていただろう。
I'm not allowed to tell you.
言わなくていい。俺が知っていると分かると嫌がるからな。あいつの方がよっぽど兄貴らしいのかもしれないな。
I haven't checked the board lately. Oh, no, because there was just something sparkling there. Digimon. Can just try and really make you stronger. I'm glad the farm's so safe. I could nap all day. Not really. My god. Such a lazy Digimon. BBS. 3 new cases. Legendary Digimon. I have that. Find my dream chief. And learn the secret of how to obtain that glorious shining body. Ooh, a farm expansion. Is this chief golden? Platinum's better. Okay. Let's see what this is about. The client is Solomon. I'll contact it and ask for details on the case. Let me just phone up a Digimon. Hello, are you the one who solves Digimon's problems? Kinda. You're not a counsellor, but you will listen to my problem, right? I'm Solomon. Pleased to meet you. I work in security for a financial institution server. I want to investigate the head of security's secret. No, I'm not trying to dig up dirt on my boss or anything like that. Quite the opposite. I look up to my boss, Godramon. Gold! Particularly his shiny gold body. Just thinking about it makes me breathless. I wish I had a cool body like that. Oh, I'm starting to feel faint. Sorry, I'll get to the point. I want you to investigate the secret of Godramon Gold's body. I must know how I can get such a magnificent body for myself. Why don't I just ask him? I can just go up and ask something like that. Godramon Gold is the big boss. Everyone looks up to him. I'm just a nobody. I get nervous just making reports to him for work. There's no way I could bring myself to ask something like this. This is a weird one. A case is a case? Does that mean you'll do it? Yay, I'll send you the location of the server where he is. Good luck. Oh, not another firewall. Hey, over here. Stop! Oh, the file? It's really strong. I saw I was hacked a while ago. Security was seriously stepped up after that. It might be a little bit difficult to get in. I'm used to coming as I please. Sorry I forgot to mention it. You can handle it. That's a relief. Wow, you hackers never cease to amaze me. By inviting a hacker into a server I'm supposed to protect, I can't help but feel a little guilty. Where's Godmon? He should be here. He's always moving around the server to monitor security. Just walk around and you run into him soon enough. Oh, you don't have that kind of time? You're right. The word disaster from outside was discovered in the server. A new security system's being tested on this server. Should be a short time lag before the administrator was notified. So this is the best chance you have for moving around the server. Although, Lord Godmon to come to you? Do you think you can do it? What? So after sneaking in undetected, you're just going to let them know you're here? That sounds dangerous. The alarm, the security guards will be here soon. There he is. That is a magnificent body. Intruder, who are you? Wow, Godmon Goal is really here. Huh, Solomon? Did you arrive before me? What? You mean to say you deliberately attacked the server in order to lure me here? You have a reason? Must be something malicious. Now, come quietly, intruder. Itch your back. Skill. Grand Rock. Burst Flame. Nice. Heaven's Thunder. Ambush Crunch. It's kind of garbage. Ah. D-grenade. Let's keep going. Heavy strike. Land rock. Burst flame. Oh, what? Go on, Digimon. Magic attack. Cross combo. Awoo! Nice. Blips. Recharge. Punches me. Burst flame. Gyro element. Freeze fang. Not very good. D grenade. Yeah.
みんなのおかげだよ。
That's what I get for not listening. Level ups. That's... Well, I looked in the wrong place. I got really excited when I saw 55. Oh. Cool. So you lured me here to defeat me. A cunning ploy indeed. No, it's not it. He's not an intruder. What do you mean? Do you know this person? Well, you came to ask me something? So you break into a server and cause all this commotion just to ask me a question? If you're genuinely sorry, then I don't want to take things any further. But what is it you are willing to risk capture just to ask me? You want to know the secret of my golden body? Why would a human want to know such a thing? I see. So, Solomon hired you to ask me. I'm sorry I wasn't brave enough. Wrong voice. Sorry I wasn't brave enough to ask you directly, so I hired this human to do it. I owe luck to you. I want a magnificent golden body just like yours. So you just wanted to know how to get a golden body? That's right. Sorry to disappoint you, but there is no secret. None at all. I used to be a Solomon, just like you. I simply worked hard as a security guard, and one day I digivolved to my current form. So, I just need to work hard. Yes, Digivolution. Exactly. Digimon look very different after they digivolve. That's how I went from being a Solomon to what I am now. It's no secret, there's no need to thank me. But I can't believe I lost to a human. I still have some way to go as head of security. If you're a real intruder, we would be in serious trouble right now. I must reevaluate my abilities and apply myself to make sure I'm up to the job. Well, instead of punishing us, you're disciplining yourself. You're so cool. Thanks for talking to Digimon Gold for me. He talks to me all the time now. I'm working much harder than before, and Digimon Gold has been so supportive. Being with someone I admire so much is like a dream. He said I should be able to devolve like him if I keep up the hard work. I've given up hope of ever being like him, but knowing that he used to be a Solomon just like me, it's really encouraging. He doesn't just look impressive, he's so wise too. I want to be just like him. And I know that if I work hard enough, I'll have the same magnificent golden body one day. Thanks to you, my days are filled with hope again. Once I get my cool new golden body, I'll be sure to visit you and show it off. Sweet. Kudamon at the farm is max level. Use the PC. Lab. Bank. Kudamon. Oh, not move. My brain's gone. Ah! Kudamon can digivolve the Pekmon. So that's what you're digivolving into. The Ninja Ostrich. Anything else? That's a no. And over here. Defense 40. It's got 7 levels, take it up to 50 maybe. Okay. So in that case, they digivolve into Bakumon. Bukomon. Anything else? No. And my party. Oh, Elect, come on. Keep young. Oh, okay. $25. Cam 50. Cam's 30. Nothing there. Okay. Let's look at the farm. You're on standby. Go investigate. Let's go and investigate another case. Which would it be? Yeah, solved. I should have done that before I went to the farm. The thief who doesn't steal, or Mr. Navitt. Oh, I don't know, that's got something to do with an aquarium. I'm very kind of full. You're an odd thief, he doesn't seem to steal anything. Is he a visitor? Getting all of us together for a job? That's pretty extravagant. Who's the client? The aquarium in Ikebukuro? So, the client is a fish. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. It's the aquarium's manager. It's a theft case. It seems some thieves have been breaking in. Too bad. Just sounds like an ordinary case. But theft. Sure, yeah, that's what the police matter. The police have passed the case on to us. So it's not just an ordinary case. Oh, it's these guys. I see you're all in here. Thanks for agreeing to this. Let me introduce the client. This is Mr. Man, manager of the Ikebukuro Aquarium. Keep in mind that everything we discuss must be kept absolutely confidential. Then I'll explain the situation. Fish have been going missing from our tanks every night for some time now. Because of the cunning methods employed by the thieves, it took us more than a month to notice that anything was wrong. Hang on a sec. Can I ask you something first? Yes, what? What fish have been stolen? For starters, sea bream, flounders and seahorses. Wow, maybe the thieves want to start their own aquarium. This is no laughing matter, you should take it more seriously. Hey, you laugh and he gets mad at me? What else was stolen? Some sharks. I thought sharks were huge. How could they steal them? The sharks in our aquarium are a small species, only about 30 centimeters long. Still kind of big just to like carry out. I never knew they were small sharks. They don't sound very scary. Clownfish, conger eels, jellyfish, sardines, spider crabs, and even penguins and sea otters have also been stolen. That many? Let me see what else. What about cod? Were any cod stolen? No, we don't have cod in the aquarium. Oh, I see. Erica, the issue isn't what was stolen. How could you not notice one of those missing animals for a whole month? Well, the thieves, they employ very cunning methods. Yeah, right. Are you sure it's not because your old geezers aren't up to the job? I don't know what to say to that. Hey, show some respect for your elders. Hackers rely on information to do their jobs, so you should listen to everything the client has to say. Isn't that right, Ryuji? That's right. Sorry for the interruption. Please continue. We don't know why, but the thieves always return the animals to where they belong after a few hours. Huh? What the? So exhibits are stolen in the night and returned before we open the next day. More specifically, they usually return after about an hour. That's why we didn't notice for over a month. I can see why. Okay, more to the point, then if that's the case, why are you noticing now? What's made you notice? Pardon? She means, how did you eventually notice what was going on? Oh. Unless something happens, the CCTV camera footage is wiped every month without being watched. And when our staff noticed it was happening, then they returned in about an hour and put them back in exactly the same place, right down to the millimeter. That sure is strange. Why did they do such a thing? That's what makes this case so bizarre. They risk being caught just to return what they took. So isn't this a police job? Ordinary, yes, but my superiors have been at loggerheads about how to handle it. I'll spare you the details, but this case isn't technically classified as theft. Yeah, because nothing's been nicked. Legally, theft is the intention to permanently deprive the owner of property. If that can't be proven, it can't be considered theft. The perpetrator's behaviour is always returning the exhibits. Means the owner isn't permanently deprived of his property. Of course, if we knew who they are, we could nail them. For trespassing on private property, but trespassing cases aren't a high priority. My superiors have decided that if we can't spare the resources to investigate this case right now, come off it. That just sounds like an excuse for being lazy. That's a bit of an exaggeration. Detective Matayoshi can't be everywhere at once. It's okay, Ryuji. I've got thick skin. That's why I resorted to bring in Mr. Man here to meet with you in secret. The aquarium is actually scheduled to undergo a major renovation soon. If word gets out, we might end up losing our grant and might even have to shut down permanently. I suppose it would be risky to give a grant to an aquarium where thieves can come and go at will. CCTV footage is evidence of trespassing. If you can find that out, I'll arrest them. Besides everything else you know, then we'll decide whether or not to take the case. If he's always going to make the move during gaps in the security guards' patrol schedules, of course we change the routes and handover times every day. Even so, they always know the times when there are the fewest guards. How about security? Do you have motion sensors on infrared beams? Thieves disable our security system so the alarm never goes off. Is it some crappy old security system? Far from it, it's brand new. One of thieves must be a highly skilled hacker. I heard there are lots of top-notch hackers in Eden. You don't suspect us, do you? Of course not. Matayoshi told me all about you. He said you wouldn't be capable of something like this. How nice of him to say that. I didn't mean that. I meant you wouldn't be capable of committing a crime like that. Otherwise, we won't be asking for your help. Is that right, Mr. Man? Right, sorry, I phrased it badly. I would really like Hoodie to uncover the truth and catch the culprits. So, what's it gonna be? Yeah. Let's take it. I'm a little curious to find out exactly what's going on. I knew you'd take it. Thanks. Thank you. Let me just check 2 things. Every single solid exhibit was returned, right? Checked well, keep it, nothing is missing. And finally, was there anything added? Added? Please check for any unfamiliar decorations, stones, or anything else. I will. What should I do if I find something? Contact us straight away. Make sure you don't touch it. Understood, thanks. And I'll leave it to you. Let's go over the case. Ooh. Wow. Got the yawn. Security, evade, masked men, steal exhibits, come back and return it soon after. What do you mean? Do you know who they are? No idea. How about you, new boy? Maybe the criminals love fish. It's not enough to just look at them. They want to swim with them. Then why go to trouble of returning them? Maybe I realise they're too difficult to keep. You have to control the water temperature, water quality and stuff like that. It's difficult even for a professional. So now you say they sell different fish within an hour, realise they're also difficult to keep and return them and repeat that 30 times? That have to be really stupid. Or there's something we're missing. In any case, we need more clues. I agree. Hang on a sec. I've contacted the aquarium server. I'll take a look at the security system logs. Found something. Looks like the feeds are accessed it via cyberspace. They deleted the logs, but that's not enough to stop me. They've been careful, but not careful enough. There's still traces of the deleted logs. This should do it. Damn, they covered their tracks. Just forward the data to me. I think I know how to uncover their route. We'll get them. Sound good? Sounds good. Got the address. The aquarium back door URL. Let's go. Be careful. Did she say that to Ryuji? I'm sure she did. I've been caring about my health lately. Try some of this farm grass movie. Yum. No. Eden. Aquarium back door. Oh, I know who I need to have in my team for this. No, organise. These guys. Come on, my fishy friends. What is that even? Ah. Oh, a farm expansion. How is it? That. Oh yeah. Easy peasy. Oh wow. This is the aquarium. Look, there's someone there. Is it a girl? Welcome to my aquarium. I'm Minamo Takatuse. I'm surprised you found this place. Are you the police? Well, no. Detectives? It doesn't matter who you are. You've got nothing on me. Can we ask you some questions? Where is this place? What are you doing here? As you come all this way, I'll give you a special tour of my aquarium. I should like scanned the fish and like digitally encrypted them or something. Have you noticed this place looks exactly like the Ikebukuro aquarium? How observant, it's a perfect digital copy of the aquarium's building, facilities and animals. It's almost complete. I see. So did it to create this place? But did you really need to resort to theft? You can find lots of similar data for fish and buildings on the net. You don't get it. Similar isn't good enough. It has to be a perfect reproduction. The buildings and decor can't be recreated from photos. But how the animals look and move can't be scanned from ordinary photos or videos. There are some very rare fish. There's no information anywhere about the types of tanks and equipment they use. And it's not as if I could just go up to them and ask to borrow their precious fish and equipment, right? I see. So you steal them, copy them and return them. Still, please don't use that word. I just borrowed them and scanned them with a 3D scanner. No one could accuse me of stealing. So it seems but you are suspected of trespassing on private property. I hate that. In the virtual world, people are so free to go anywhere they like. The real world is so full of restrictions. Although, you're not quite right. I didn't actually trespass. What do you mean? Breaking into the aquarium, finding the exhibit, removing it and returning the safe. returning it safe and sound, all within a short space of time. I had a team of international super thieves. They didn't leave any evidence, and haven't committed any crime. Well, did you hire someone to do the hacking as well? I asked a Digimon and a hacker to help with that. Of course I didn't do anything myself, and the evidence is long gone by now. The most difficult part was scanning everything perfectly in a short time between acquiring the exhibits and returning them. I brought an entire studio for that. So it's just a very expensive hobby? It takes more than money. I had to be smart too. That's why you'll never pin anything on me. I won't cause anyone any trouble. Even you. And look, this place is almost finished. My own private aquarium. Well, I'll have to hand it to you. This place certainly looks beautiful. Thank you. That makes me so glad to hear. But it doesn't sit right with me. It's also the ugliest thing I've ever seen, in a sense. Ugly? What do you mean? Yeah, you spent a lot of money, but you didn't get your hands dirty. You got other people to do it for you. So much for the perfect crime. Well, what? The law can't bring you to justice, but unluckily for you, we aren't the law, we're hackers. We'll make sure you're punished. This aquarium will never be completed. That's too bad, so I'm going to have to dispatch my first visitors. I knew she seemed too willing to talk. She never intended to let us leave here. Yeah, it kind of made sense you have those guys. Oh, wow. Come on, Elecmon. Hey, Kakimon. Harpoon Torpedo. Oh, he's... I've not really I thought it would be cool to have that, but no, this is going to be a difficult fight. Ice archery. Destruction cannon. Thunder cloud. Thunder cloud. You're going to do ice archery as well. Christ. Alright. I'm not too sure if this is going to work. Oh. We'll go. Fossil bite. Cool. More fossil bite. Yeah, green one's okay. Heaven's Thunder. Item. Revive capsule. Select one. So it's gonna do not very much. I don't think. No. Oh, let's use my other capsule. And finish it. All the level ups. Here are Cinnamon's max level. I've always wanted to live in an aquarium. What? Especially that aquarium. It's in a tall building, like a seabed for the sky. So you have some attachment to that aquarium? Yes, so many memories. I went all the time as a child, at least once a week. It's also where I went on my very first date. But they're going to have a major renovation soon. Did you hear about that? Yeah, we did. I was shocked when the final design was announced. It looked more like a nightclub or casino. They're going to have a pop group singing with tropical fish. Don't you think that's tacky? It's kind of tacky. That makes me feel a little bit better at least. Someone agrees with me. I thought about signing a petition to keep the aquarium as it is, but they probably won't take any notice. Things never might go my way in the real world, so I just decided to preserve it by myself, just as it had always been, and just how I remember it. I understand how you feel. I kept trying to think of ways to make the aquarium mine. When it was all said and done, you didn't intend to cause anyone any trouble. You just wanted to recreate the aquarium for yourself, correct? That's right. But we can't look the other way. Memories aren't about preserving data. They're something you keep inside you for the rest of your life. Maybe you're right. If you're going to report me, just do it. Looks like you got this case all wrapped up. The aquarium will send payment. Oh, what's the matter, Ryuji? Why the long face? There's something bothering me about this case. I hope it turns out to be nothing. By the way, I met the perpetrator. I can't go into detail, but she's the only daughter of a very wealthy man. He recently passed away and left her his entire fortune. Her father died, and recently? But she hired people to steal the exhibits and hack the security. Surely there's no evidence. Exactly, that's why the aquarium has dropped the complaint. It receives extremely rare creatures from other aquariums, and research institutes around the world, special exhibitions and the like. Any rumours of security problems would soon put an end to all that. Now we know who's behind it. After being arrested, she promised she'll never do it again. The aquarium is happy to leave it at that. So, she'll be released tomorrow. Sir! Calm down, Ryuji, I know how you feel, but we have no other choice. No one was hurt and no actual damage was caused. I'm sure you agree she's learned her lesson. No, I don't. How can you release her so soon? She's not being charged. I can't just hold her. If not tomorrow, she'll be out in a few days. Call the aquarium manager, right now. What? Why? I'm going to the aquarium. Wait here. Okay. Ryuji, Matayoshi. What did you find? Were you looking for? Ryuji was right. We found a nasty little surprise. I couldn't believe it. What did you find? I don't feel comfortable saying it in front of Erica. It's fine. She's a hacker just like us. Plastic explosives, said to be detonated remotely at any time. They're attached to the undersides of all the tanks that were returned. They're small, but detonating them all at once would level the place. Explosives, but why? Good question. How did you know they'd be there? I suspected it right from the start. She created an exact copy of the aquarium in her own private cyberspace. It's as if she can find time and space itself, as well as herself. I had to ask myself what someone of that mindset would do once they accomplished everything they set out to do. Tell us, what did she intend to do? I feel that she tried to keep the aquarium all to herself, by destroying the one in the real world, even though she knew it was about to be renovated. Don't look so worried. And if she actually presses the detonator, everything I just said is nothing more than a theory. We don't have any evidence that she planted the explosives. Once again, we can't pin anything on her. By now she's probably moved the virtual aquarium to a small server and disappeared off to somewhere far away from here. I'm annoyed we can't hold her to account, But at least nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator now. The only positive is that no one's been hurt in all of this. It's been an unusual case. Nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator. However, there might be a catastrophic result somewhere else instead. Somewhere else? What do you mean? Yeah, where does all that plastic go? Oh, he's rigged it so the detonator would then like trash her little private server with all the list stored on it, or something like that. Nonsense. This is where I'm going to stay for the rest of my life. You may be missing a few finishing touches, but it's all mine. When I press this detonator, my aquarium will be the only one like it in the world. Poink. Deletion program activated. All data in this cyberspace will be erased. Please log off immediately. I repeat. Deletion program activated. Ah, what's going on? Boom. All data in this cyberspace will be erased. Erased? How? Why? No, my aquarium. That was kind of harsh. She kind of deserved it though. You want to know what happened to that girl? Okay, I'll let you in on something. When we went to see her, I installed a program to delete all data in that cyberspace. I linked the execution key to the detonation signal for the explosives she planted in the real aquarium. That's all I did. Memories aren't about preserving data. You keep them inside you. Maybe I'm naive, but because of this high-tech age we live in, that's what I truly believe. Do you think I got through to her? I wonder if she could resist pressing the detonator. Ooh. Farm training complete. Quiz time. What does Anklemon have on the end of its tail? It's an iron ball, isn't it? Like an Ankylosaurus. Use the PC. BBS. Ah, hacker rank up. I'm now a newbie hacker. Alright, let's go to the lab. And then I'll finish this episode there. So you finished? Farm expansion. And let's expand this one. I should have done the command when I was there. No, it's ain't cool. Leave. And let's have one last check on the Digivolve. I could do that. But level 28. 2 levels. Attack 90. 35. Oh, we wait. Again, we wait. Here's a question. If I go to Digimon and settings and Elecmon, no, it does not count. Oh, because it was attack. Let's try that again. Digimon settings, Elecmon, a master disc. Let's give him that master disc and see see what happens with that. Digivolve. Nope. Nope. It's Dragmon. Yes. Farm. Nope. 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 Other farm. Geogramon. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, whatever that is, probably pretty cool as well. Digivolve back into Betamon. Cool, so yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.